Air raid sirens, closed airspace, fear among residents that death could come from above. Not all too familiar scenes from Ukraine, but from NATO territory, after almost 20 Russian drones invaded Polish airspace.
Jestem z Ukrainy.
I'm from Ukraine.
Przyjechałem tutaj do Polski.
Myślałem,
że będzie lepiej.
Wydarzeniami jeszcze sprzed kilku
We
dni.
were sort of not mentally prepared for those sirens.
Mentalnie przygotowani na te syreny.
NATO says militarily it was prepared and that the fact it shot down 3 drones shows populations are not in danger. But shooting down drones with fighter jets is not cost-effective in the long run. The Baltic states and Poland have long been asking for what they call a drone wall, but it doesn't yet exist.
At this point, anti-drone defense systems in NATO countries still need to be developed.
Polish Foreign Minister Radek Sikorski says Ukraine could teach Europe the lessons it's learned the hard way.
It has plenty of experience with dealing with drones, both electronically and kinetically, that we need to integrate in our procurement and our doctrine.
NATO says its new Eastern Sentry mission, launched in response to the incursion, will be collecting and using all this knowledge and experience. But it's not just Ukrainians who are ahead, warns Ian Bond from the Center for European Reform.
The Russians now are setting up at least one large factory for manufacturing drones. And I think, Ukraine and Europe between them have got to figure out a way to build both offensive drones and counter-drone measures at least as fast, if not faster.
The former head of NATO's military committee, Admiral Rob Bauer, says both the alliance and its citizens need to better prepare for more drones and even worse. Does this mean, Admiral Bauer, that NATO is at war?
For sure, we're not at peace. We are in sort of the gray zone between peace and war, and that requires a different set of rules, and it requires a different mentality, and it requires us to be paying attention, and it requires us to focus more.
Despite more NATO resources already pouring into Poland under Eastern Sentry, Moscow doesn't seem deterred, maybe just diverted, as a Russian drone entered Romanian airspace over the weekend.